Well, it was a big win for the Super Falcons.
Yeah.
A big win, but for me, it wasn't a good enough win. As far as I'm concerned, it wasn't. You're playing a debutant, Botswana. Yes, Botswana had beaten Burundi. And you've been beaten by South Africa in your first group game. Second group game, come out massive, hit the Botswanan side. I expected at least nothing less than 3 goals. But for me, disappointing it was 2, but good point for me, good start for me. I believe the team is going through a transition. I watched the first game, they were over-reliant on Osisato Oshala, and now they're beginning to play without Oshala, and the teamwork is coming in. That transition, trying to find who the first team players would be, or who the second team player would be. But exceptional game from the girls, at least from a standpoint of a win. Good 3 points. They can build from there.
Right, now let's talk about the performance. You know, clearly looks like you've got your reservations about how the girls performed.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about key areas, key indices you thought facing debutants like Botswana on the back of defeats, at the hands of South Africa, where you potentially expected to do a lot better.
Well, I expected them to have more chances than what I saw. That connectivity, especially from the crosses from the side, from the midfield, for me, though you definitely understand the Botswana side will play a bit defensive in this game, but I expected more firepower from the Super Falcons to build that momentum going forward, make a statement, and it becomes an extra motivation from the girls. But I have to give credit to the goal scorer, a good player for me, and the rest of the girls, they did their bit, got the result. And I want the coach to be a little more tinker. Let them be more aggressive, come out and play. Super Falcons know how to play. I want to see them come out, play, but dominant enough, not giving those passes. And I was happy the first choice goalkeeper returned and made a great save from a free kick. Good play for me, good performance at the end of it, but not very at the level I wanted.
Right, so against Burundi, how many goals are you expecting?
Still within the range I'm talking about, 3, at least 3.
Well, now many will be thinking, well, if Botswana got 4 against Burundi, then we should get maybe 5, 6.
Well, it's not playing out the way everyone is thinking. I saw South Africa play Burundi and the 3-1. Burundi had a goal. Botswana did beat Burundi 4-2. But on the other hand, it goes to show that the smaller countries are also improving. Because I look at the game, the quality, what they bring. Look at how excited Nigeria seemed to be beating Botswana. Before now, it wouldn't be this. It would be 9-0 thereabout. At least maybe 5.
Well, you should understand the gap is closing.
That is what I'm saying.
we've talked about it
it's a question for the bigger last 2. What are they doing in terms of the development of the game? Because for now, the other weaker countries are trying the best to close the gap. You don't ought to be at status quo. For me, that has been the situation with the Nigerian side.
No. It further goes on to buttress the saying, it's not about getting to the top that's the hardest job. It's about staying at the top, and I'm sure that's what the Super Falcons of Nigeria, of course, all the big wigs as far as African football is concerned, are learning bit by bit. But let's see how far their legs carry them. It's a second game for them, and of course their first win of the competition.